Howdy everybody. Just wanted to make another video about overcoming the ego because I said in my last video that I'd post some information and I kind of loafed on that, but getting it done now and that's all that matters. So I'm just gonna do it in the form of steps, 7 steps in helping you overcome the ego. First step, don't be offended. When you let yourself be offended, you are unknowingly creating destructive energy. I know you can't control coming into contact with bad energy and low vibrations, but you can control how they affect you and how you let them affect you. Instead of absorbing them, you can let them bounce off of you. The best way I could put it is, don't be a sponge, be a spring. Yeah, don't take it in, just let it bounce right off of you and back to where it came from, where it belongs. I find a lot of people become their emotions instead of just experiencing them. Like, you're supposed to feel them and release them. Don't let them become who you are. Don't embody them. And certainly, if they're negative, don't go projecting them at other people, because that's just what you're going to get back anyways. And you're also just bringing other people down too, right? So yeah, don't be offended. It's all good. It is all freaking golden, I swear. The second step would be letting go of your need to win. I think it's totally awesome if you want to give it your all and show everyone what you're made of, but don't let winning be everything, because it's not everything. Don't play to win, play to play. And a really good quote that I heard once, I'm not sure who it was by, but because I've read, honestly, like thousands upon thousands of quotes, like in my life, just let alone in the last couple of years. But anyways, yeah, I read a really good quote, and it basically was, my favorite part of playing the game is getting the opportunity to play, which I feel is a great quote on reflecting the kind of attitude you should have towards winning and playing games and stuff like that. And you'll probably notice that when you stop focusing on winning and just focusing on enjoying what you're doing and really becoming what you're doing, that's when you actually start winning more, because you're really submerging yourself in the activity, and you're not focused on the win. Okay, so point 3. The third thing that is good to do is let go of your need to be right. You don't need to waste your time defending yourself, trying to preserve your self-importance, because you are already super awesome and super important. You basically just need to ask yourself, do I want to be right, or do I want to be happy? To me, being happy is much more important than being right, because really, nobody's right. Like, we don't know the answers to anything, so to say that anyone is right, no, it's like, you can't do that, because to each his own, and what's right to one person is not right to somebody else. So we create our own truth. We create what's right to us. So there's no point in arguing. If you don't see eye to eye with somebody, fuck it. Like, who cares? We're all so different. We all have different theories. We all have different opinions. And we need to embrace that. We need to embrace that fact. So, yeah, moving on from that. Letting go of the need to be right. We have our next point, which is letting go of the need to be superior. Had to say that so like a silly person. Let me just tell you something. You are the best because you are a human being. You are a divine cosmic ray of light. You are so very awesome. And I feel by giving into the idea of God and of there being an almighty, you're giving into the idea of superiority and the idea of there being a higher or better power than you, which really takes away from the idea of equality. And you're adding to the big global struggle of trying to be powerful and almighty and godly, of people struggling to trying to be president, trying to be king, trying to be ruler, trying to be chief, trying to be whatever. There's just this big pyramid that we've created of people trying to get to the top to be godly, when we are all already at the top. This pyramid is just an illusion. To me, G-O-D, God, just stands for gift of divinity. And we all have that. And we are all God, and we are all equal. We're all creators. We create life, we create love, we create art, we create materials, everything around us, everything that we have in this life, we've created ourselves. Why are we giving credit to somebody else that we can't even see or don't even know, really can't really prove their existence? We are the creators. And when we see bad things that have been created, we blame somebody else too, the same guy in the sky. And it's like, no, we created everything. You can't do that. We're all equal. We're all equally divine. Bottom line, to that point. I could just rant on for a really long time about equality, because it's something I feel very strongly about. Okay, so the next point, I believe is point 5, would be let go of your need to have more. When you focus on more, you're really just focusing on lack. You're focusing on what you're lacking in life. And through the law of attraction, you're only going to attract more of what you're lacking. You don't want to do that. You have to focus on what you have. You have to appreciate what you have, and you have to love what you have, because that's when you receive more. When you're being thankful for what you already have is when you get more. And I think I touched on that on my last video. Sorry that I'm coughing a lot, peoples. I'm a little under the weather. Second last point, don't identify yourself based on your achievements. So, you are not what you have done, you are what you are doing, bottom line. And you should only be living in this moment. This is the only moment that matters. The things you've done may be great, and they may not be great. But you just got to appreciate them for what they've taught you, so that you can move on and learn from them and create bigger, better moments. Okay? So you're not, fuck your past. Those things don't make you who you are. You decide who you are and where you want to go in this moment, not in past moments. Last point. Let go of your reputation. What people think of you is out of your control, and that should have no hold on you as a person. You have to do what makes you happy, you have to follow your bliss. Because you're the one who has to live your life, and you're the one who has to die when you have to die. So you should decide what you do and how you live your life. And no matter what you do, people are going to think what they want to think, not what you want them to think. So screw it. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about you impressing. Because like I said, you are awesome. You are a creator. And you have the power to do anything your heart desires. If you can perceive it and believe it, you can achieve it. If you guys haven't watched the movie The Secret or read the book, you should, because it is really flippin' good. It teaches you all about the law of attraction and how our thoughts manifest our reality, and how it gives you advice on how to work on strengthening your manifestation powers, and just kind of lets you in on the secret of how the law of attraction works. And like I said, a big part of it is focusing not on what you're lacking, but what you already have. Like, if you want it to be sunny, you can't think, I hate the rain, please don't rain, don't rain, because that's the thoughts you're thinking, that's what you're sending out, that's what's manifesting itself. You're thinking rain. Whether it's negatively or positively, you're thinking of the rain, and that's all that you're going to receive. But if you think about how much you love the sunshine, and how beautiful the sunshine is, then you will get sunshine. So focus on the positive if you want positive. Don't focus on the negative. Anyways, I'll let you guys watch The Secret if you want to know more about that, so I don't rant on for another 12-something minutes. I hope you guys are awesome, and I hope you're being inspired and creating lots of beauty in your lives, and I hope you all enjoy. One love, one light. I'll see you guys soon.